Hey traders, John Howell here. This is going to be a quick update, but the market's starting to pull back now. So I'm going to do a bit of a market update on the market pulling back. Also a bit of an update on silver and gold. There's a lot of stuff that I want to share with you there. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. I'm running a free training today and you're going to see the most powerful trading system on the planet. You see, after spending 15 years and testing 84 different systems out, we've uncovered a simple, secret 4-step trading system that gets up to 90% success rate on any market and any time frame while only trading 1 hour per day. Go to johnsfreetraining.com or click on the very first link in the description below right now. That's johnsfreetraining.com. Alrighty traders, let's get straight into the markets right now. Let's actually have a quick look here. It's really interesting to see that the markets are pulling back right now, guys. If you've been watching my videos on an overall basis, you would know that for the last few weeks I've been saying that the market's gone up too much and we're due for some sort of a pullback. It's interesting now that we're getting a pullback, and then for some reason it's happened right at the time when, you know, there's a virus out there and it's breaking out and oh my goodness, it's so bad, and then saying the market's pulling back because of that. Or that's what they say anyway, right? It's so funny. It's like, once again, guys, if you've been watching me, you would know that as this market was rising back through, I think it was like sort of through the middle of start to the middle of this month through here, I was saying that we're probably likely to see a bit more of a push further higher, but then we're probably due for some sort of a pullback, and we're probably likely to get a pullback out of it. So guys, it's really interesting when you start to understand and recognize these patterns of the markets, what's going on and all that sort of stuff, because you can really get a good vibe and a good sense of what's going on in the markets right now. So with that being said, guys, the pullback continues, right? The pullback continues, but the pullback won't be big, right? We're probably only likely to see the Dow Jones are probably only likely to get down towards the sort of the 27,500 level, maybe 27,600. That's where the Dow Jones is probably likely to get to. If I go to the S&P 500, S&P 500 is probably only likely to race down towards, I would say around this level through here, which is around, say, the 3,100 level. I believe we're likely to only see that level there, which is going to give us a 6 or 7% pullback. That's all I'm expecting to see out of the markets. Not a big movement down, guys, but we're likely to see that, and then the buyers are probably going to come right back in real quickly. So this is going to be probably like a bit of a follow through, but as you can see here on the S&P, we definitely did start to break below these levels here. We created this lower high, and now we're breaking down. And same for the Nasdaq as well too. We're starting to really hold here. Now we're starting to roll. You can see how it's rolling over, right? We see how we pushed up, higher high, higher high, low, and then start the roll over now, right? So if you look at the SPY, look at the volume behind it today, and then look at the SPY. We definitely came up, we broke down, we came up, and now we're rolling back over. Now we're breaking back down with the volume. So really, it's sort of pretty much on par with what's going on with what I thought was going to happen, guys. You know, and that's the thing about the markets, right? The market's going to go down, the market's going to go up, the market's going to go down, the market's going to go up day by day. And you can't be emotional about that overall, about what's going on in the markets. As in, like, yesterday was an update and everyone thought, oh, that's it, market's going to race up to new highs, and then suddenly it rolls over. So once again, guys, the market's working exactly the way that I thought on an overall basis. I don't know exactly what's going to happen day by day by day, but back through here, back sort of the start through here, or even up through here, right here, I actually thought we'll probably likely get a bit more of a push up than a pullback. If you guys have been watching me, you'll know that, right? But we're starting the pullback right now. But with the SPY, we're probably only likely to get down towards that 310 level there, and maybe not even that, maybe around a bit higher than that before the buyers come right back in. But we're probably likely to start to see a bit of a strong selling period through there. Moving on now through to silver and gold. Really interesting stuff that's happening with gold right now, okay? I was saying yesterday that be careful because we actually may see a bit of a pullback, but even if we did get a bit of a pullback, we're probably likely to run back down towards the 1500 level. We haven't done that yet. We've been slowly grinding up here on gold. We've got a nice little up bar through here on gold, which is quite nice. But you can see that that's what's going on through there when it comes to gold. But when it comes to silver, All right, look at silver. This is the silver market. Remember I was saying before, guys, that with this flush out, that this actually has a really good chance of it actually being a bit of a false breakout to the downside and possibly a reversal pattern here. Flush down, get people short, and now a complete reversal. So I'm looking at this here, and then I'm also looking at my weekly chart here, guys, and we're starting to really build a lot of strength through here, what we're looking through here. So that's obviously going on through there. We've got obviously something going on through there as well too. If you look at that, that's obviously squeezing up, as you can see, squeezing up. So by looking at this here and by looking at silver, I do believe silver is getting ready. It's forming a base here right now, where silver is probably likely to. Let me bring up, say, a different chart. Let me bring up this chart here in the weekly chart. Actually, you know what? Let me just bring this chart up here. Silver really right now is basing out. Look at all these weeks here. Just look 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks doing nothing. So get ready for a move up. The silver is about to make a nice move up, break up. We're about to make a nice move to the upside on the weekly chart. I'm not saying straight away day one. It's not like, you know, Monday come next week we're going to make a big up move. What I am saying is that overall, guys, we're basing out here right now. We made this higher low, came up. We're holding strong here. So I'm expecting to see a nice move up over the next couple of weeks. I'm expecting to see silver to have a nice rise, break that level overall, and possibly even have a nice run right back up towards these highs up here, which is around that 21 level. Now, I know that sounds crazy, guys, but right now, what I'm seeing here right now, especially 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, these last 4 weeks here, especially the last 3 weeks, we're holding strong here. So I'm getting really excited for silver here. And I'm expecting on an overall basis to see silver continue up from where we are right now. So just one thing, guys, I was actually talking about something with my private clients recently, and something I was talking to them about was that it's so interesting that if you guys actually leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts about this. If you've been trading for a while, you will see, okay, the market looks like it's about to pull back, right? Like, for example, if you've been watching me for the last few months at least, you would know, right? About a month ago, I started saying, I'm expecting a bit more upside, but there's going to be a pullback soon, right? I'm expecting a pullback because that's how the markets work. And then suddenly the pullback's happening, and look what happened. It happened right at the time as in the virus came out. Makes sense? You know, and now we're getting the pullback here right now. All I'm saying is that the better you can read the charts, the better you can trade these markets, the better trader you'll be. And I was saying that to some of my private clients today, is like, we need to get our minds out of the hogwash of these news and all that sort of stuff. Oh, the market's pulled back because of these news, because of this the news thing. Now, yes, the market can have effect on, the market's going to have that, but most of the time, when there's earnings out, that's an earnings, right? But when there's something external like a virus or war or something like that, interesting, guys, if you go back and have a look at major wars that happen in history, they're actually at bottoms of the markets, actually create a bull market. Interesting, right? Go back and look at it. World War I, World War II, what actually happened through there? That was actually when we started the big wars, it was at the bottom of the market before we actually had a multiple year bull run when the war started, right? How counterintuitive that? So it's really interesting to see that's what's going on through there, guys, right now. Just be smart around the way you're investing. Be smart around your trading. If you're thinking that this is the top in the stock market, what we're looking at right now, that's silver there right now, guys. So get ready for a nice move. I'm getting really excited now with silver. Silver looks like it's about to break out and make a nice move here. So getting really excited about that. But with the Dow Jones, guys, and with the actual overall stock market itself, let me bring this up through to here. I don't expect too much of a pullback. I only expect probably a bit of a pullback to here, guys, around the 27,500 level, around about that level there. And then the buyers are probably going to come back in, right? So this pullback will be short-lived, and then we're probably likely to hold and go for another big run. It's only a nice short pullback because the market, guess what? The market is an energy field. And when we go for a big run, you guys have seen me talk about this so many times, right? When the market goes for a big run, guess what? We've got to go for a pullback. The market's going for a big run. Oh, look, we're going for some sort of a pullback right now. See, and once again, that's how the markets work. So a bit of a pullback through to here, guess what? Buyers are probably going to like it to come right back in here, especially this level through to here, and then probably race right back up again. It's going to probably, and if we get a big flush down, guys, you better believe that what's likely to happen is those big guys are saying, right, this is the buying opportunity to get in right now. This is not, I say, this is not the top in the stock market. This is just a short-term pullback before the big guys come back in and race it back up once again.